Right, welcome back everyone, Ostentatious here, part 11 this time round in the latest series of the Permadeath run. Still in Eissentam, and obviously going to just stay in Eissentam for a bit. Exploration today, looking at doing some main missions while we're exploring, sort of just in the build up to the next freighter battle, because at that point I'm probably going to hop back to Euclid, to a location that I found which has a really nice grey and white Venator freighter that I'm going to try and grab in S-Class. So bit of exploration, just chilled out again, looking still for some ships as well, and yeah, just see how we go. So just basically plodding along and winging it, so to speak. So the weekend mission has finally decided to work, so I thought I'd do this one first and get this done while it's here. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the sound. Yep, seems alright. Microphone is working, so that's a good start. 1 minute to get in the ship, that's fine. Let's just see what this guy's got. Probably nothing. No. Let's go. Let's go. And I've got nearly enough for the full armour suit, which I quite like. So that's note that said, that mission there, it said activated indium. Now let's see what we actually have to get, whether it's indium or something else, because I have noticed that sometimes does change. It's not always kind of what it says. Discovered by Stu. So where's it going to send us? Oh, yeah, over here. Oh, look, yeah, look, fauna dense planets. Faceum, but there's no Faceum deposits. Discovered by Double Dash Games again. Always between him and Pharaoh, isn't it? So, right, so we're going to have to feed creatures then, in that case. Well, it would help if we had land, so let's go back up. Oh, there we go. There's some land. Fauna-dense planet reached. Faceum is produced by well-fed life forms, land on the planet's surface, and basically collect a load of shit. Because you definitely don't get Faceum deposits on frozen planets, that's for sure. Right, so basically you just land anywhere. What am I like on the carbon front? Non-existent. Right, so I've just got to quickly gather some carbon so I can make some food. too much there. Right. So there we go. Make a good view of this. Right. Oh, perfect. That should create a bit of shit. Right, come on in, start popping. $697 of it I made. That's a lot. There we go. Come on, over here. Any more? Yep. Well, they were all a bit desperate to go, weren't they? Right, let's find another cluster of animals. There we go. This predator's going to eat them, isn't he?
Incoming storm.
Come on. Something here, what a fight. Nice big cave.
Animals on this planet, which is a little bit better through HG than these weekend missions. It's just things. Here we go. I'll probably collect just a little bit over that 697 just in case. I should have it after this this group here. Just this last little bit. So now we go to a trade post and just basically hand it in and we're done.
There we go. It's got myself some quicksilver. Let's see what to get. I'm just going to focus on potential building parts.
Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received. Collectible received. Hostile ships approaching.
Right, so the freighter battle has just spawned there, so I'm just trying to work out what to do here.
going to head back to Euclid. Anywhere will do, so we'll go to here, portal. So I'm just trying to work out at the moment the best way to go about doing this. So what's just happened obviously is the freighter battle has just spawned, and I'm obviously after an S-class freighter, yeah. So the freighter that I want is in Euclid. So I've reloaded a save, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel to the system where the actual freighter spawns. I'm hoping this will work. So the glyphs for this freighter that I found is bird, sun, whale, star, sun, scarab, sun, boat, waypoint, scarab. Right. Now what I will do is manually save here. So yeah, do a manual save there before I enter this system, and now what I'm going to do is leave this system but make a note of the name. So it's the Bulananima. So Bulananima, okay. And the very, very closest star to it is here. So I'm going to walk straight to here. And now what will happen is the freighter battle will happen. I don't care about that, because all I'm looking for is the glyphs for this system. So there we go, the freighter battle is happening in this system. So now what I'm going to do is take these glyphs down. Yep, right. Now I'm just going to reload that manual save. So this will take me back to the portal. Yep. And we've got there. Right, so we're back at the portal. And now we'll go to that system that I was just in, the neighbouring system. So, bird, sun, scarab. No, that's wrong. So, bird, sun, dragonfly, scarab, sun, scarab, sun, boat, waypoint, scarab. Now, this will take me into that system that was just next door to the system that I need to walk into to trigger the freighter battle. So, in we go. Now, what should happen is we go back to the galaxy map, because we're in the system right next door to the system that we need to be in. And so this system here, the booming Vy'keen, is what we need. And with a bit of luck, if this is all correct, the grey and white Venator should be here. Let's, first things first, let's just check it is the freighter that we want. Yes. There she is. So, what we do is we go straight to the space station, don't engage any of the ships. So just find the space station first. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right, so what we need to do is just land on the space station. So it creates an autosave. Double check. Yep, so that's just created a new save there. So that's got rid of the manual save. And now we just go back to the freighter. And this is where the rinse repeat process begins. I may as well try and get it, because this freighter is an absolute beaut. It's really nice. I'm using it on my Euclid normal save at the moment. But in some systems it shows up as all black. And either dark or light grey. It's really nice. If I was being picky, I would prefer the raised bridge, but this is always a second choice, the spoiler for me, but they still look really cool. But the other good thing about this particular freighter is the bridge, or sorry, the garage where the ships fly into, the cargo thing, is the same colour as the freighter, which is always a bonus. That's the underside. Hopefully we'll get this quick. On the normal save, this took about 60 reloads. So I could get lucky. Some people commented on the exchange that they got it quite quickly. Please, RNG, be nice to me today. Come on, be nice. I'm probably going to have to change the title of the video as well to Finding a Freighter. This was a bit unexpected. A33. Right, well that's a good sign. This is an absolute beauty, this freighter. It really, really is. Beautiful colours. And look, the bridge, this bit here, it's the same colour, all grey and white. You don't see that too often, especially in a decent colour. Like that grey and white colour will pretty much go with any colour. something that the really tall dorsal fin there came in handy for. There is some use for it after all. Stop that ship from getting away.
Navigational data received.
Come on, RNG. Do me good today.
Hostile ships approaching. Hostile ships defeated. Alert. Navigational data received. Hostile ships approaching. Hostile ships defeated. Alert. Navigational data received.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on kind of why I prefer the grey to the black. But I just think the grey and the white, or even if it was all grey, it really does look good. And it's not a common colour either on anything, so it's always nice to have something that's in grey. Whether it be a ship or tools, frigates, whatever it might be. But this one is well worth the grind. Definitely not going to stop until I get the S-Class. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Touch wood.
Hostile ships approaching.
going to quickly edit the YouTube channel name, not name, the title, so it's not misleading.
Hostile ships defeated. Alert. Navigational data received. Hostile ships approaching. Hostile ships defeated. Alert. Navigational data received.
Hi Iron Dash, good afternoon, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've got a voice. I'm just a bit quiet at the moment because this is quite a boring, repetitive process.
Hostile ships approaching.
That's all right. Yeah, I've just been there's been no one in chat really, Iron Dash, so I've just been keeping a bit quiet while I'm just trying to get the S class of this. I'm on about the ninth or 10th reload now. So could be this one, it could be another 100. But this is a freighter I found in Euclid, and it's probably one of my favourites. Yeah, I really like this freighter. I'm not always kind of. Oculuses are probably my favourite type of freighter, but this grey one, grey and white, is just absolutely stunning. Almost the perfect freighter. Is you can't do that with capital freighters. So Iron's Arse is pulsing away and loading in another freighter slower than save reloading in one freighter. It's probably roughly the same if you're doing it the way I'm doing it. I'm reloading from the space station, whereas I see a lot of people reloading from the previous system and then warping into the system and then having the freighter battle. But because I reload from the space station, so the battle was instantly there. They're both probably very similar, but you can't pulse and get these to spawn. You have to reload a save. Yeah, these are capital freighters, so they don't work the same as system freighters. Like they only spawn if you play the game for 3 consecutive hours and do 5 system jumps. That's the only way to get the freighter battles to spawn. So if you watch the start of this stream from the start, you'll see what I have to do basically to get to this freighter. There's a few different steps you have to do. Oh, so 3 A's in a row. So it could be just round the corner, this S-Class, with a bit of luck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. S34, S34, S34. Come on. Don't drop down to a C. Another A. That's good, that's good. Come on. I can feel it's getting close. Controller. Lost connection. Here we go.
Hostile ships deleted. Alert. Navigational data received.
I did the weekend mission as well at the start of this stream. It finally spawned. C.
Hostile ships approaching. Hostile ships deleted. Alert.
Come on.
Navigational data received.
So I can start kitting this freighter out. Dang it, dang it! Manic Miners. Hi Austin, how's it going? Yeah, not bad, thanks. How are you? How's the 3D printed tool coming along? And welcome to the stream. Bit repetitive this one because I'm just trying to hunt down this S-class. I'm not going to stop until I get the S-class. It takes 2 hours. It takes 2 hours. Just be another thing I can sort of tick off that I've got out of the way with and done. I've got a drone ship after me now because I accidentally shot one of the support ships. The only saving grace with that is because it's a support ship, it won't close the freighter off. If you were to shoot the freighter, you'll have to reload a save. But look, I've just defeated all these ships, and we've still got the option to, even though I've got the drone after me, it's still open. So you're all right to shoot any of the other ships that are around the freighter, but if you shoot like one of the pods on the actual freighter itself, it will go red state in terms of this bridge, and you won't be able to get in. So you just have to reload a save. Manic Miners says, all good thanks. It has about 5 coats of paint on it. I've run out now. Needs a lot more paint, but can't get to the shops as I've been self-isolation for a week. That's a bit of a bummer. Noah Broderick, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Bit of a repetitive one today because, as you can see, I'm hunting down this S-class. This is a freighter I found recently in Euclid. So this is one of my discoveries. But it's a really, really, really nice grey and white finished freighter. Really, really good looking freighter. And the other thing is as well is it has a grey and white bridge. So where you see this is grey, white and black, which is great because that will suit any colour. Even if I didn't want to keep the grey, that goes with anything. And it's not that often you get the same colour garage thing here, like the cargo area, as the freighter. Normally it's like a really obscure, stupid, like orangey or whatever colour that just doesn't go. So this is a really nice freighter. One of the best ones I've found, I think. Capital freighter wise. I've got this on as an S class on my Euclid save, which is a normal mode, and that took me about 60 reloads. There were a few people commenting saying they got it like on their 4th or 5th, but I'm currently about 15 to 20 in at the moment, possibly more. I've had quite a few A classes. It's a Viking economy this, so it will be a Viking crew, which is not ideal, but it will do.
Navigational data received. Hostile ships defeated. Alert. Navigational data received. Hostile ships approaching.
This is so annoying when this happens. Hi, Noah Broderick. I did say hi earlier when I saw you pop up. Yeah, I won't settle for an A class. It's got to be S class for me. Just a bit of patience, that's all you need. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's got to be soon. So how long have I been doing this for? So the stream's been going for an hour and 20 minutes, so probably about an hour. I did the weekend mission at the start of the stream, and then once that mission finished, I got a freighter battle when I walked back into the system that I was in. So I just began the process at that point to get to this system, which takes 2 or 3 steps. And then the actual reloading, probably about 40 minutes I've been doing that. I mean, it can take a while. You know, I'm quite prepared that this is going to take a couple of hours. You've you've just got to be in the mood for it. Like today, I'm in the mood to get it out of the way with and done. I've been putting it off basically for the last several streams. Very boring, very repetitive, but yeah, it's the only way that you can get an S-class, unfortunately. Yeah, if you would have quit, or multi-tool hunting definitely isn't for you then, because that takes longer than this. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I've seen about 10 A classes while I've been doing this, but you can't with an A class you can't get the maximum inventory slots. Only S class can get to 48 slots, and on permadeath it helps to have the maximum inventory that you can. You've obviously got storage, but having that sort of, as I treat the freighter inventory as an extension of your backpack, because it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you've got the matter beam, the freighter doesn't have to be in the system to have access to anything that's in that inventory. So it acts as a second backpack for me, which is quite useful on permadeath. But an A class, I think the maximum is like 42 slots, I think, and it won't get anywhere near as much hyperdrive range as an S class either. Some people like yourself are probably not fussed about the class, but I like to have the best of everything really. In all games, to be fair, not just this one. I don't mind the grind, it's part and parcel of No Man's Sky. Nothing's quick and nothing's like ridiculously efficient in this game. There's 2 or 3 different ways of doing anything, and nothing takes like a minute. It's all quite long-winded. Yeah, storage rooms I use a lot of, yeah. But at the moment I haven't got access. My freighter hasn't got the tech for Emerald systems or Indium systems. So at the moment I can only call the freighter into Yellow Star systems. So having the extra inventory space is going to go quite a long way until I can get that fixed. This freighter is so cool.
Bozimoto, good afternoon. Welcome to the chat. Hope all is good. Hope everyone in the chat's doing good. You use yours as a portable base, as in the freighter. Yeah, so do I. I'll be making a really good base on this one. No plants though. I don't ever put any plants on freighters. Just they seem to just affect the frame rate and the complexity of everything, so I don't bother. Come on. Let this be S. Oh, nearly. Very good, thanks. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I mean, just look at how cool the colour is of this freighter. Sick. That is slick. Great looking freighter this is. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Loads of A's. It's got to be coming up.
Come on. Don't be an arse. Dang it. Flying Brian, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is good. Thanks, doing good, been quite busy though. Yeah, things are picking up with work, with everyone at the moment, I think. From the middle of this month coming, from mid-August, I'm going to be manic, because I'm back in London with work. So in 2 weeks' time, my gameplay is going to really drop. God, this has really not been nice to me today, is it? RNG gods. In fact, the last 2 freighters that I've tried to get has been a bit of a nightmare relative to what I'm used to. In very general terms, I normally get freighters quite quickly. Obviously, completely aware it's RNG, but just normally, it doesn't take me long to get an S-class of anything, like freighter-wise. But the last 2 freighters that I've got, or tried to get on Permadeath in this stream, has taken quite a bit of time, which is definitely not normal for me. So I feel the pain that some people go through. Dang it. Starting to get on my nerves. Starting to get itchy legs and stuff. Getting frustrated. Gets to a point where you're thinking, oh, I wonder if I go in the left entrance instead of the right. Iron Dash says, "How do you rate the Dreadnought class?" Yeah, they're all okay. I mean, my only sort of reservation really with both capital ships is it's typically the only freighters that people go after, right? So like most people have an exotic ship or more in their fleet. Like most people have a guppy in their fleet. The vast majority of people have a capital freighter, either a dreadnought or this type. So just purely for that reason, because they're so common, I like to be different. And I actually think that the Oculus system freighter, the one with the round end that looks like the Discovery 1 ship from the film 2001 A Space Odyssey, classic film, and that ship is based on that model, and I just think it looks really cool. And it's a bit different, you know, not everyone has those freighters, so it's nice to be different and not a sheep. There was a time that I used to be quite into exotic ships as well, like years ago, but like everyone has them now. Like when I started playing, seeing the squid ships, you know, no one had a squid ship. Hardly anyone had one, and there weren't that many that were sort of documented. So it was cool to have an exotic ship, but now everyone's got them. So it's no longer cool to have one, and to be fair, they don't even look that great in my opinion. Very sort of basic. I can't stand this one. I've only got this one because it was the first exotic that I came across that I could afford, like an S-class ship. But this fin here is just ridiculous. It gets in the way, it's not even practical. But yeah, I don't really have a preference over the Dreadnought or this Venator style, like the Star Destroyer. I think they're both nice. If you get the right colour and stuff like that, they're both just as good as each other, really. I think if I was to have a preference, it would be the Venator, the one that I'm trying to get here. Like the issue that you have with the it's not really an issue once you're used to it, but the Dreadnoughts have that great big hole right outside the ship garage, doesn't it? So you hit that going in and out sometimes, and that's a pain in the arse. You don't get that with this. Plus, if you're a Star Wars fanboy like me, you're always going to sort of lean towards this ship, I think, anyway. This is becoming really, really boring now for me. So it must be extremely boring for you guys. How long have I been doing this for now? 110 minutes. So I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. And 90% of it has been this. Yeah, this is the maximum size Venator that you can get. So the Venator, the maximum sections on a Venator is 6, and on a Dreadnought it's 7. So the Dreadnoughts are slightly longer, but these are obviously got much more mass than a Dreadnought, because they're a lot wider. So the other thing about this particular ship is it has the largest underneath rear, like this bit here. Sometimes they're a bit more flat, and sometimes there isn't any. So that's the largest underneath rear that you can have, and it's also got 2, one there and one there. It's got 2 underneath storage pods. So if you went to the No Man's Sky wiki page, for instance, this is considered a tier 3 capital freighter because it has both undercarriage storage pods. Sometimes they'll just have one, and therefore it would be a tier 2, and sometimes they won't have any undercarriage pods. And then they class that as a tier 1. So this is a maximum size capital freighter in tier 3, and it's the biggest mass because it has the biggest undercarriage back part here. So not all of them have this section here. Sometimes they just have that. So this is the biggest you can possibly get, basically. The only difference is having the raised bridge there instead of the spoiler, which I've got here, might make it a bit bigger. But yeah, this is definitely the absolute max of everything that you can get. And the fact that it's in, I'll quickly go to the top view. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls, 6 pods. So this is a 6 section, and it's in a lovely grey and white. It's just class, this freighter, absolute. And in some systems it shows up as all black. Really, really nice. Well, I mean, as I said, I've left Eissentam to come and get this from Euclid. This is one of my recent finds, and it's one of my best freighters, I think. And the Dreadnought as well is tier 1, 2 and 3, purely aesthetics and nothing else. But tier 1, 2 and 3, again, it depends on how many undercarriage storage pods it has, because the Dreadnought's the same. It comes with 2, 1 or none, and that determines the tier 1, 2 and 3. According to the No Man's Sky wiki page, but if you speak to players like Zane and sort of, you know, established hardcore long-term core players of this game, they will probably say that the No Man's Sky wiki page is talking out of its arse, because there's only one type of maximum freighter, and the actual game and the game code determines it by the number of sections and nothing else. So basically, the undercarriage pods is something that just the No Man's Sky wiki page has made up themselves. There's no such thing as a tier 1, 2 or 3 capital freighter in the game. It's just what the community calls the freighters with the different pods. They're just called full-size capital freighters. That's the actual terminology, if you like. Or large. No problem of mine, I know the struggle. Well, this has been a struggle, this one, definitely. Just doesn't seem like it's... I keep getting a feeling it's coming and it just seems to get further away. Like C classes and B classes. I've had about 4 or 5 A34 slots, but yeah, it's getting a little bit frustrating at the moment. Yeah, I've done that probably about 2 or 3 months after. So Iron's asked, have you done a living ship hunt for colour matching? And the answer is yes, I have. A very long time ago. It was kind of 2 or 3 months after the living ship update was released, and I actually did have a full fleet of living ships back then as well, just because it was new and it was a new thing to do, sort of thing. And I think the first person, I think it was Zane, that was the first person to break down fully the mechanics of it. It was either Zane or Hawk's game, I can't remember. But I basically just followed their guide to get living ships, like continuously, to build a fleet of them. And that's what I did, and I did spend quite a bit of time trying to find, you know, the good colours and stuff, and I found some excellent ships. I have logged them somewhere. I think they're on, there might even be a video of them on my YouTube channel. But I don't like living ships, personally. I can't stand them. You can't upgrade their inventory without exploiting. They don't have economy scanners. They all look very much the same. I don't like the noise that they make when they're flying around and stuff. Basically, just nothing really about them stands out to me. So I just don't bother with them. I don't even bother doing the quest. Like, cause I hunt multi-tools, like that's the sort of primary thing that I do now in this game, as well as the occasional like ship finds. An economy scanner is an absolute must. Yeah, you've got to have an economy scanner, so that just instantly makes all living ships redundant, because you can't have one. It's ridiculous, really. Same on the living ships. They look cool, but that's about it for me anyway. Yeah, but the thing is there's only a few that actually even look cool. Like if the ones that don't have like the full shielding and stuff like that, I think they look stupid. Like there's so really and truly, you've got the 3 different sort of types, haven't you? And then it just comes with different shielding and stuff on them. I think the only ones that look any good are the ones that have full shields. So literally just 3 different types. I mean, it's obviously very subjective. Some people love that, but yeah, they're not for me. I went through, as I said, a spell for about a couple of weeks of just playing around with them and stuff, but yeah, I just the sound just sounds horrible as well when they're flying around. Strange noise they make. It's almost like a car. Damn it. Come on. Please. Come on. Dang it. Come on. Come on, RNG. Do it. Do it. Make me happy. Come on. Let's see that S. God. It's so frustrating. It's making me want to punch something. I need a punch bag in here. God damn it. Oh God. That was close. A33, that was... Come on. It would help if I had a maxed out ship as well. Just found a ship just like the one you were flying. I don't like these ships, Quasimodo. They're not for me. If this was just a guppy, yeah, I mean, I'd be a bit happier, but it's just this thing here. Yeah, then I don't like them. What was this one? A34. It isn't possible to upgrade freighters, right? No, you cannot upgrade freighter class, unfortunately. The frigates that you can get by pulsing around the system that you add to your fleet. So the support ships that you get to support the freighter, they can be upgraded by completing missions. But an actual freighter is, no, you can't upgrade the class of them, unfortunately. That's all freighters as well. You can change some of the colour of freighters. It's the only ship in the game that you can essentially customise a bit. But yeah, you can't do anything with the class.
Hostile ships defeated.
I scrapped it. Yeah, don't blame you. So if anyone is actually interested in this freighter, the glyphs are bottom left of the screen now. But you'd obviously need to jump to a neighbouring system and then enter this system via the galaxy map to trigger the freighter battle. Like, so as you're nearing it, come to this system, go to a neighbouring system, write down the glyphs for that system so you can warp there when you see a battle spawn, and then just warp to the neighbouring system, fly into this system, and then basically just come to the space station and create an autosave. And this is in Euclid as well. It's not Eissentam. This is the starting galaxy Euclid. It's a really good freighter. This, as I said, for me, if it was going to be an absolute 10 out of 10, the only thing which makes it kind of a 9.5 is the bridge. I would prefer a raised bridge over the spoiler which it's got. But other than that, it's kind of, it's the best you can get, I think. Colour's great. That grey and white is really nice. And as I said, in some systems it shows as all black. Very cool.
Navigational data received.
Oh, I feel like crying. Be nice to me, come on. I've been patient enough. Be nice to me. Oh, it's a fucking bee. Excuse the French. Brutal, this is absolutely brutal. Sorry about that, I don't know what happened there. Bloody controller's just cut out. There we go. It's all going wrong now. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that my luck's going to change. Come on. I'm getting hot.
This is absolutely brutal. What happens if you shoot the salvage frigate modules of your own frigate? Freighter, I think you mean. I don't know actually. I've never tried it. I would imagine that if as soon as you sort of reload a save, it will just rebuild itself. I mean, if you I know that if you shoot your own freighter, it will go into red state, so it won't let you in. I don't know the answer to that. I've never tried it. Oh shit. Thought that was going to trigger red state. Come on, it's the middle section. Is this middle section going to be lucky? Come on. Come on. Oh, A34. Oh my god. Just teasing me now. Teasing me. This is definitely enough to make people go insane. Come on, you bastard. Don't be a bastard. Yeah, that was close. Teasing me with the maximum slot count there for the base version. Come on. Oh, and now it's gone all the way back down to a bloody C. How long have I been doing this for now? Hour and 40 minutes it's taken me so far.
C. Frickin' C's. 3 C's in a row. That means I would get an S. Oh, I hope so. I do hope so. Four bloody C's. Oh God. Oh my God. Fuck my life. Saturday afternoon has literally been spent rinse repeat in a bloody S class. I've got to get it though. I can't stop. Don't go into the freighter. Yeah, I've had several freighters appear literally on the first try. So as soon as the battle has happened and it's been a freighter that I want, I've landed on the freighter and it's instantly been an S class. That's happened at least 3 times for me. I've had loads in the first sort of 10, like most of them, literally like probably about 85% of the freighters I have got to date have been within the first hour, easily in the first hour. But this one here and the last one that I did on the Permadeath stream, and actually this one on the normal mode, so the last 3 freighters that I've had to get have all taken around 60 odd reloads. It's ridiculous. I don't know as if they've changed it since Prisms to make it more difficult, I don't know, but it's never been like this for me. I've never sort of got this annoyed before, like frustrated with having to wait around for them. It's not normal for me. Fucking annoying is what it is. Which makes getting the S class when it does appear even more of a relief. Another A34. This is definitely taking longer than the one in the last Permadeath stream. Definitely. Oh, A32. It's staying in the A's. Come on, is this a sign? Is this the sign we're looking for? 2 A's. B before that. So it's gone 4 C's. B. 2 A's. It's going up. Come on. Dang it. Mind that. Come on. Fuck. Torture this is. Absolute torture. It probably doesn't even take as long as like some of the tools that I find, but it just feels longer because it's just so repetitive. Fucking B again. Does landing on the freighter before the comms call. No, it doesn't make any difference, no. You probably wouldn't even be able to get to the freighter, like land on it before the comms start anyway, to be fair. Not unless you're kind of, as you shoot the last ship, you're right outside sort of thing. But no, it definitely doesn't make a difference. Like, as soon as you load into the game, that freighter there is already in its class now. It's decided as soon as you hit reload, at that point, once you come back into the game, the freighter in the system is already decided in terms of its class. No, freighter doesn't have any effect on pirate difficulty. Does freighter level have no? It doesn't have any effect on the difficulty of pirates. So like now, even before I leave this space station, the freighter class has already been set. So if there was a way that you could scan it from here, that would already be whatever it is. But it's annoying because you've got to do all of this, clearing up the pirates first, and then you've got to do the animation of landing in the cargo area. So this is it all just takes quite a while. It'd be good if you could just sort of fly out, scan, and then reload. You'd do it so much quicker. But this is No Man's Sky. To be honest, you wouldn't expect it to be any different. Anything that's valuable and anything that potentially is sought after is a grind in this game. There's no like two ways about it. See, look, I've landed before that comms started flashing there because I was right outside it. And I'd laugh if this is an S-Class now, but no, C, it's even worse. And just a sort of side note, any pirates, any ships in a system that have red tails, so obviously these have got a red tail, they're the pirates. These ships are not obtainable in the system. The pirate ships are RNG as well, so you can't basically go to a space station or a trade post and hope to get one of the ships that you see as a pirate, because they're not part of the system ships, which is really annoying because you always see decent ships in the pirate fleet, but you can't get them. They're not part of the 21 different ships that are in each system. They're all RNG as well. But the ones in green you can get. So the ships that are showing us with green tails, the ones that are allies, you can get those in the system. It is raining today, but on and off in the UK, where I am in Essex. B20 bloody 9. I'm gonna give this another 15 minutes. So at UK time 6 o'clock, if we still haven't got anything by then, I'm gonna take a break and probably call it a night on this, and then revisit I'm going to stream as well tomorrow. I'm going to do quite a long stream tomorrow, I think. I'm doing absolutely sod all this weekend, so yeah, if I don't get this in the next 15 minutes, then it will be continuation in tomorrow's stream. And I might sort of start looking at the initial design on the freighter as well, like the base, I mean. Give you some ideas. I've got absolutely no real set in stone idea as to kind of what I'm going to do, because on freighters I wing my builds. My planetary base, I'm going to be building a Japanese themed planetary base, like just some sort of Japanese temple looking buildings. But the freighter, I'm going to be just completely winging it, sort of building as I go along. But it will be cool. All my freighter bases are good. What I might do actually is, before I end the stream, I'll quickly show you one of my older freighter bases. It was a freighter called the Neon Flux, and I've got that on an old Permadeath save. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you that one as well, because you might not have seen that one before. Again, it's like over the top, and this was the Neon Flux base is the last freighter base that I built, which had plants on. So you'll see I've got a big plant farm on there. And it's not as good as the one I did at the start of this year, but it's still quite detailed. It's not as sort of as complex as the one that I did at the start of this year. And I've got another 2 or 3 that I've done as well, which are on different saves. So what I'll do is I'll make this my last attempt on this stream to get this S-Class, and then I'll quickly show you my Neon Flux base on my old Permadeath run. I think I did about 180 hours in that Permadeath run. Be an S-Class. Be an S-Class. Go on. You know you want to. Come on. Dang it. Right, I'll quickly show you this. Let me just reload the save. And then I'll quickly show you this. It'll take about probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes to walk around it. But this might give you some ideas as well as the last one. So mode select, and then do this permadeath here. No, I've not really had much interest in the Olympics this year. I normally do, but just every year, like each Olympics that goes by, I just lose more and more interest in it. Yeah, it's just lost its way, the Olympics for me. Too many scandals, too much too many scandals, too much doping and stuff like that, and then you've got all this transgender bullshit going on with like weightlifters fucking competing as women when they're men. It's just an absolute farce. So yeah, it's far too woke and shit for me, the Olympics now. I'm not on board with all that. Right, so like what I mean is I've got nothing against transgender people, but I do have an issue with a bloke competing in a woman's event. It's just not right, and that is something that I do have an issue with. So this is my old base. This is the Neon Flux. So this is the lobby area. This is the bridge. You've got these all the little details everywhere. You kind of sort of see why I called it the Neon Flux. It's like a cyberpunk themed freighter. So like all the walls basically are all glowing. Then this is the war room, control room. So basically all just the fleet command rooms. Then we've got just all the storage. Then we come out into the farm area. So these are the robot things. Storage through there. And basically it's a huge farm. This was like sort of helping me build the stasis devices. So again, like just neon lights everywhere. These are all like the little robot things. This is like the freighter, what do you call it? The exocraft stuff. Then up here is captain's quarters. Still computer desk. And up here is the NPC area. It's like a very colourful freighter, this one. And then we have, yeah, up here we have getting into the alien bits. This is like the museum area, if you like. So just where like trophies and glitch items are and stuff. The trophy desk. And then through here, more. It's all alien-y stuff. And these are like the expensive stuff. There we go. So that's this one. So it's not anywhere near as detailed as the other one that I did. It's just it's quite no way near as complex as the previous one. Why build stasis farms in Freighter vs Planet Base? No, I don't now. This is the only one where I've built a very mini farm. The issue is plants and hydroponic trays. So all plants and these hydroponic trays, they're quite heavy on base complexity. So actually, if you've got like an older console, particularly if you've got an older console, it's always advised never to put any plants on the freighter, because it can cause issues with like frame rate drops and clipping through the floor. These are the worst things essentially that you can put on a freighter. Always avoid plants if you can, because they do cause problems with building, and especially with stuff that like popping issues as well. I guess because I'm on PC it's not as bad, but if this was console you'd see a lot of popping stuff sort of popping in at the last minute, and it's because of this. So I don't ever build. This is the last freighter base that I did, probably from a couple of years ago, that I had sort of a mini farm on there, but everything plant wise now is always planet side. It was always planet side before, but
I just wanted to make a farm and see how far I could push the freighter. And this is kind of at the limit. Like before, I had this whole back wall here, all the way from there, all the way along was these carbon planters. So this here basically extended all the way along here, but that really pushed the freighter complexity to its limit, and it started causing a few issues with like not so much clipping, but just stuff taking quite a while to render in. So I took that whole back wall off, and it's fixed the problem. So I'm basically right now I'm at the limit before I start running into rendering issues and problems on this freighter, if that makes sense. But just purely because of these plants. If I took these plants off, there wouldn't be any problems at all. I could build another 5 or 6 rooms with a lot of detail, but yeah. And you've with these things here, there's like an invisible barrier. So look, I'm pushing towards it, but I can't get close to it. So there's kind of like almost a tile and a bit here where you can't step in if you place these vertically on the wall. Now the problem that you have with that is if you place them big enough in two close gaps to like one another, you can't walk through. So like you'll see here, this corridor, I'm probably going to struggle. Yeah, so like here, I'm trying to move forward at the moment, but I can't, because this is creating a gap, an invisible barrier here, and this is also creating an invisible barrier here. So what it means is that I can't, at the moment, without possibly jumping maybe, I can't get through this bit here. And sometimes you can, but a lot of the time you can't. So you've just got to be a bit careful with placing things like this. You've got to get them like the right size and stuff. If I basically flip this up vertically, I'll probably be able to walk through there, but at the moment I can't. So you'd have to. But you'll see how it's if I go to walk like in this line here, watch how it pushes me to the right. Really, see that? Now I'm trying to move to the left, but these things here, for some reason, they create a bit of an invisible barrier, which is really annoying when it comes to building. So there's just a few little things like that when you're building bases that you have to sort of be mindful of, because it can actually be a problem for you. Like you'll see here, I'm walking in front, look, and I can't walk in front of that now, and if I walk here, it's going to push me to the left. But walking through here is fine, and everywhere else. So there we go, that's that freighter. Right, so I'm going to end the stream there now. I'm going to revisit the freighter for the S-Class tomorrow. Same time, probably around 2 o'clock I'll be on, but I'll probably stream a bit later tomorrow. Perhaps until Zane comes on at around 8, I think he normally starts. 7 or 8. So yeah, thanks for joining everybody. Much appreciated. Thanks Bosimoto, Iron Das, Flying Brian, Noah Broderick, Manic Miners, and anyone lurking, anyone at the start of the chat that I might have missed. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy this evening, whatever you're doing. Enjoy the Olympics, and